not have Steven here because of health and safety protocols?
Well, obviously we miss him because he's our leader for what we do. So we just got through practice today, followed his game plan, going to talk to him today about what he wants to do for tomorrow, and we just keep building. So we have a system in place, we have a good staff, and we just build with what we have.
Do you have a sense when you can get him back?
No, just hopefully the next day or so. So hopefully he'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about this group through a week training camp? You guys have had them. What do you like with what you've seen so far?
I like our athleticism. I like our speed. I like the camaraderie of playing together. And as soon as they understand the spacing of what we're doing, we have a good chance. I like certain guys don't need the ball to score. We have guys who don't have it in our primary scores like Jalen, Scoot, Eric Gordon, and then Jabari spacing in his defense gives us a fit. So we're beginning to put a semblance of some structure to a team together as we rebuild.
What's the difference in Alperin 12 months later?
Smarter, a lot more confident, having to learn something new, and he's getting it. He's rolling better. He's finishing it. If we stopped the play right through him, it would take away from the other strengths of the whole. But the way he's playing and doing things really helps us as a group, and I think he's going to just get better and better.
How impressed were you with Jabari's? Same question. I think how impressed were you with Jabari's debut?
Just scratching the surface. I think he has a chance to really be good because one of the things he can do already is shoot, and that helps our spacing on the floor. And he was an elite defender already. And most of all, he reminds me of a guy that I coached before, a guy named David Robinson. He has that kind of demeanor and leadership about it.
How has KJ done as a 3 rather than last year and the year before?
Doing good. KJ's one of our best crashers, getting to the glass, getting us several opportunities, and getting to the rim and running the floor. He does that very, very well, and he brings good energy on the defensive end. He's a really good on-ball defender, and he does a lot of good positive things.
Is that what led to the change, the on-ball defender? Which improved, that was probably what improved most last year. Is that why?
I think that is, and then we drafted a guy, Tari, and he's crowded with Tate, him, and finding minutes. So, with his athleticism, and we're pretty small around there, so we can switch and do multiple things with him.
Coach, can you just talk about Jabari's work ethic and how much he takes pride in his shooting?
Well, it's all summer, 6 a.m. in the morning. I try to discourage them. They all come in at 6, get their shooting done. And Jabari has really improved his shooting. He's really got his feet and managed to do better. Watched him in summer league and thought that the shot was too slow, and he's really picked it up. But more importantly, Jabari knows how to play. And I think that with Jalen and Scoot and the rest of our guys, and Eric Gordon, just helps him get a chance to grow. And the year that Alfie had, and Bruno's 4th year has really helped.
Coach, you just finished talking about the summer workouts that Jabari and the other guys had. How has that been for you, especially knowing that a lot of these guys credit you for what they could possibly be for this upcoming season?
We're just building, we're big here on player development, and we're big here on trying to grow as a group through our player development. So when you're young like we are, the one thing we can hang our hat on, we won the G League last year. We're moving up with that, and our young guys are getting better and getting confident. But the main thing is that this group isn't afraid of failure. That's the good thing. They like to work, and they're not afraid to fail. In order to succeed, you got to fail.
John, I know you've seen a lot of basketball. You kind of just touched on Jabari and David Robinson, but when you see a guy at that size shooting the ball that well coming into the league this early, what kind of comes to mind to you?
Glad he was at the 3rd pick. I think he's a perfect complement to our team. He's done a lot of good positive things. And the one thing in doing research on him and talking to his coaches and AAU coaches is he likes to work. And he's got a nasty streak in him that comes across.
Coach, how much does Tari Eason remind you of a former player, Robert Horry, as far as plays not being called for him, but he's still able to be effective on the offensive end?
Well, I don't know if Robert ever got 10 rebounds, but Tari can really run the floor, spread the floor. It's amazing. I've had guys that the ball is a magnet for, and so far in preseason, and it's only been one game, The ball seems to find energy, and he plays with energy. And he's getting loose balls, he's getting crashes, he's getting opportunities to be successful. And it's going to be hard to keep him off the floor at times.
Coach, how do you feel the guys are adjusting to the 4-out, 1-in offense after playing so much 5-out last season?
It's pretty similar to what we're doing. We're ending up with one end and having a guy at the dunker spot some. If you follow the league, everybody, this is a copycat league, so everybody does what is successful for them. And what's been successful is what we're doing now. And, without C. Wood was really not a post-up kind of guy. And Appy is more of that. And then with Bruno, we're trying to get more roles in to establish our perimeter shooting that we hope will be better with Garrison, E.G., Jalen, and those guys.
Coach, I was going to ask something along those lines. Is it difficult to have an offense where one is pick and roll, rim run, pick and roll over and over, and then have Alpi at the elbow, Alpi back to the basket, completely different centers?
Well, that's one thing Coach has done a great deal of. Coach has really put in something that has something for everybody. They just have to wait their turn for it to happen. So we have a little bit of Jalen, a little bit of Scoot, a little bit of Alpi, a little bit of Bruno's on his rolls, and then a little bit of Eric Gordon coming off catch and shoots. So I think that the offense is designed for everybody to be successful. I think Coach has done a great job with that.
Coach, what did you see from the help defense in game one? I know you guys talked a lot about being able to help at the right times, but all the work put into over the summer, what do you see in game one?
Well, that's the one thing Coach is really taking a grasp of. Coach is really taking a grasp of the defense. So he's really involved in what he's doing more so than probably the last 2 years together on the defensive end that he's done, along with having Lyle and myself help. But we're in trying to help, and we're using our quickness. We're trying to be in and be out and use our quickness to have steals. If you notice that they missed 22, 23 threes in the game, but we were there to challenge shots after giving great help with penetration. And we'll get a better test on Friday against Toronto, but I thought that the defense was good.
Thank you. Thank you.